What does this even mean? History made on Skyview's crashes before we even got there. This is a contender for Race of the Year. Reminder of the GC before we got into the final GC stage. Jan Christian, he's not even in the top 10. He's on 33 seconds. We've got diminutive climbers, Voisard, Eulalio, Igita in the top 3 on GC, and 33 seconds is a big gap to make up, especially as he hasn't been superior on the climb so far. We've got a Plateau at the end, though. That is key to this stage, and what makes it so good year in, year out is you have a really steep climb, followed very quickly by the most exposed plateau we have in cycling all year. So Bahrain victorious were controlling the breakaway. Judah would have been happy for the break to win because there was no one on GC threatening there, and it would have taken away all the bonus seconds. But Higuita, he crashed during the run-in. I don't know, we only have these images. He crashed with Fedorov, the Kazakh national champion, very good young classics rider. And Igita, I mean, how much would this affect him? He is looking skinnier than I've seen him for a number of years, although maybe I just haven't seen him recently, but he looked in and was in very, very good shape on the first uphill finish. But apart from that, it was pretty chill in the peloton. Novak making sure Jan Christian is being kept cool with ice before the final climb, which is, as I said, 3Ks, 12%, rampas, really, really steep. Here we have the 9%, the shallow part before we start, and we've got riders peeling off. You can see once they're dropped actually how steep it is. And Paul Double, really good climb for him, but it doesn't finish at the top. Van Sevenon, who's out of the saddle, not aero, it's a really good climb for him. But the break made it deeper into the climb than usual. Yakamoni going no hands, mum look no hands, on a 20% section, which is pretty impressive. And yeah, the break actually plays an important role in the final of this stage, which I've never seen before. No Jan Christian heroic attack yet. Vermarker pacing, Eddie Dunbar on the front, still a pretty big group, but they've got a long way to go, even though it's a K to the top of the climb. That's a pretty arduous kilometre. Voisard dropped the GC leader from not the first group, from the second group that's been dropped. So he really was not on his best shape, or maybe the accelerations were too much because it starts and stops again. Paul Double's pushing, but then Hatherley's dropped. He doesn't get separation. So then with Hatherley, they're best placed on GC, and a good finish for someone of his size on the plateau. Double sort of stops and then accelerates again. But UAE, Young Kristen, not reacting, not doing anything, not riding with the panache of the first uphill finish. So maybe he's learning from the mistakes that were made there, even though he does have to make up 33 seconds, but it's 33 seconds on Voisard. So now it's only, I think I don't see Eulalio, he's dropped as well. He's got to make up 26, 27 seconds, if my maths is correct, on Igita, so that's even less, and he can be confident he'll win a sprint, or if he's solo, he gets the 10 bonus seconds. He goes with just 2:50 to go after a Vermarker lead out over the top of the climb. So even if he's caught, he's not going to get dropped. I mean, Igita's not going to keep him clear on a plateau. He's like 12 kilos lighter than him, probably. Afterwards, Van Sevenon goes, and then Igita, he makes a couple of mistakes in this stage, although is this a mistake? I mean, is he not using the terrain that best suits him? He's covering everything. Bang! Big acceleration, chasing, I think that's Byron Munton, Modern Adventure Pro Cycling. They had a fantastic first race. I mean, De Bod and Munton, what a start for them to finish in. It's a .pro race to do so well in GC afterwards. But here, I thought, Christian, done. I mean, it's 8Ks to go. It's pretty big groups. Where are you going to take? I think you'd have to take 18 seconds, 16 seconds on Igita, assuming Igita didn't take any bonies, but he did take some bonies there. Van Sevenot's there. If the three work, and I thought they would work all out, that's the curious thing, because if they work all out, which they kind of were, then there's the podium on GC available. Vermarker's coming back, so Kristen comes back casually. He let the Kaha guy work. Then he's not pulling at all. And here Igita makes his second mistake. There's one danger man in this group. Van Sevenon's not going solo. Munton's not going solo. They're about as aero or powerful on the flat as Igita. There's one man that's a danger who can actually take a gap on the flat, who's got a good sprint, and that's young Kristen. And maybe Ikita, well, not maybe, he should have been gone to his wheel when he wasn't pulling. Kristen sees the car coming past, gets into the draft, gets the slingshot out of it, but that was just a neutral car. I mean, that's not the team car or anything, and it didn't make a big difference. Anyway, he was way stronger on the final. I mean, look at the gap he creates when he opens the taps. It's 60 k's an hour on this exposed plateau, and so for all the mistakes he made in the crosswinds, he then learned from it the next crosswind stage. Mistakes he made in the first uphill finish. Today was ice cold performance from Jan Kristen. I mean, he made no mistakes. He tried one attack on the climb, wasn't happening, did it late enough so that when the small guys dropped him, they weren't going anywhere, came back coolly and gradually, let Igita overextend and not be in his wheel, and then hit them from speed from the back. And then that's curtains. He wins GC easily because of the bonus seconds and winning the stage. Munton coming in second, just behind. But what I didn't expect, and if he keeps doing this, if he embraces the villain role, Jan Kristen, he might just become my favorite rider. He does the Bane mask off celebration. So if he leans into that, I might have a new favorite rider. Winning the stage 11 seconds ahead of Munton, 32 seconds ahead of Arietta. So UAE actually round out the podium on GC and the stage. The breakaway guys, Lozano and Yakomi, they actually finish in the top 5 of the stage, and they take bonus seconds away from Igita. And young Kristen, that 20-second penalty, should it have been more? It's controversial. In terms of stopping him winning GC, it wasn't enough. He wins by 15 seconds of Igita, then Arietta in third. Here's what he had to say after the race.
Yeah, I mean, the first part of the stage race was not quite good, but I remember back to a junior stage race where I also decided the GC and the stage in the last stage, so I knew it's not over till the last stage, and now to make it like today is just incredible. My winter was quite good. My trainer gave me a lot of confidence, and all the team, all the guys here believed in me, and did almost everything perfect and support me so much the last days here. So I wanted to give something back to them.
A word on today's efforts. You knew the climb because you came to check it out before the event. What was the plan?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to go too early because I knew the last 10k is quite hard, especially with headwind. And today I kept my legs in the climb. Did a bit of a show attack in the top because I knew if some guys could pass me, they will, and they maybe blow up. And I just kept my pace over the top, and then I knew if I do on the flat part a big attack, normally I have more power than the other climbers on the flat, and that I should bring it home.
Were you calculating the gaps and the bonuses that you needed to win the AlUla Tour?
Yeah, I mean, I knew the last part was quite hard. I saw one guy behind me. I didn't really know who it is, and I didn't know if he was for a GC. That was the only thing I was a bit scared of. But that I take the stage home, I knew already like 2-3k before the finish.
But I hope you enjoyed the video. I'd never seen actually the GC guy who gets dropped at the end of Skyviews come back on the plateau, take 10 GC places. Really exciting finish. Hope you enjoyed the race, and I'll see you with Oman next. Ciao, ciao.